Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, several stories, several news, many updates. We have to talk about managers, players, and much more. Let's jump into it together. And we are ready together, guys, as always, to keep you posted on absolutely everything. Remember, even during the World Cup, here you can find all the transfer news. So, like this video, turn on the notification bell, be part of the family, and we talk about managers. We start with managers because, yes, it's July now, but there is still managers movement. First news, confirmation of the exclusive story from a few days ago, Vitor Pereira out of Nottingham Forest, the big surprise in Premier League, and the new coach from what I'm hearing is going to be Oliver Glasner. Contract signed today, 3-year deal, the highest salary in history of Nottingham Forest. And so all done for Oliver Glasner to become the new Forest boss. And it's here we go confirmed. Ange Postecoglou is back in the game, also former Nottingham Forest manager, a very short spell for Postecoglou Forest last season, but now he's back at work and he's going to be the new head coach of Al Nassr. With Cristiano Ronaldo, the Saudi champions have decided to appoint Ange Postecoglou to replace Jorge Jesus. 2-year contract, and here we go also in this case. And then, guys, it's not a surprise for you. I told you before even the confirmation of what happened with Julian Nagelsmann, but now Nagelsmann is out of the German national team, and Jurgen Klopp is expected to become the next head coach of the German national team. And here we go is coming soon. Contacts have started. The contract is being discussed with Klopp and with his agent. There is a release clause into the contract of Klopp at Red Bull Group to get the green light and work with the German national team. So it's a specific clause for the German national team. And now Klopp close to becoming the new coach of Germany ahead of Nations League, Euros, and the next World Cup. So Klopp back to work. Let's talk also about players, guys, and I'm happy you follow me here on YouTube, because I think if you are a friend here on YouTube, on my channel, following my videos, you know how many times I told you in the last month how all the reports on Enzo Fernandez and Real Madrid were simply not true. I told you, 0 talks, 0 negotiations, 0 personal terms agreed, 0 conversations. The only thing happening was an internal discussion at Real Madrid about 5 midfielders. But these midfielders are not joining in any case because Real Madrid are waiting to sell one. As soon as Real Madrid sell a midfielder, they can go for a new one. So this was the strategy, but they never started talks with Chelsea for Enzo Fernandez. They never planned to do that, and they never agreed personal terms with Enzo. So that was the message coming from me here. And now official statement from Real Madrid confirming that they will not sign Enzo Fernandez. Real Madrid say these are fake news, we never negotiated anything, and we are not going to sign Enzo. So now you have the official confirmation of what I've been telling you for some time, that Real Madrid are not in conversations for Enzo Fernandez. Just to clarify one thing, guys, can Enzo Fernandez go to Manchester City? Many of you asking me if they can go with for Enzo after Elliot Anderson in midfield. My understanding is that Manchester City are not in conversation for Enzo Fernandez as well. At the moment, it's cold between Enzo and Man City. I know some colleagues have reported about that already months ago and in the recent weeks, but I'm told Man City are not in conversations with Enzo Fernandez. Talking about Chelsea, guys, I also wanted to mention something on the Granit Xhaka story, because the feeling from Sunderland and the clear message coming from Sunderland is that Granit Xhaka is not for sale and that he's gonna end up staying at the club this summer. This is what Sunderland are saying in a very clear way. They've always been convinced over the recent days that despite the Chelsea attack, Chelsea bid and all the rest, Xhaka was going to stay at the club, continue and play European football. And this is the message from Sunderland, very strong. At the moment, as of now, while I'm recording this video, Chelsea are yet to give up. Chelsea are yet to accept this. So Chelsea still believe that they have a chance to sign Granit Xhaka this summer. Then we have to see, because at the moment Sunderland are very strong on their position. We have to see what's going to happen next, but at the moment the situation is this. Sunderland consider the story over and they don't want Granit Xhaka to go. On the other side, Chelsea still keep doors open to this possibility. So let's wait and see what happens there. Meanwhile, Chelsea signed a new talent, and is Alfie Osborne. Exclusive news coming from Hearts in Scotland. He's a defender from the Scottish national team under 19. Deal done, signed today. The player had his medical, and so new talent for Chelsea future is Alfie Osborne. Don't forget that Chelsea keep working for Pep Echevarria, the left back from Rayo Vallecano. So that story remains on. I will tell you more soon. Then guys, about stories of the recent hours. Here we go, coming from Barcelona to Amsterdam, because Marc-André Ter Stegen is leaving Barca and is joining Amsterdam, of course, Ajax, on a loan deal from Barca. It was never a permanent transfer, no chance. With his salary, it was going to be impossible for Ajax to sign Ter Stegen on a permanent deal. But the deal is now agreed on loan, so the player will be joining again on a loan deal from Barcelona. The majority of the salary will be covered by Ajax, and so Ter Stegen to Ajax is now, here we go, waiting for his medical and contract signing. So new chapter for Ter Stegen, who will work with the manager who wanted him the most, Michel, who already at Girona wanted Ter Stegen and now will have him also at Ajax. Also Jordi Cruyff, crucial to drive this deal. Then Natan, leaving the Premier League and joining Fenerbahce, one of the surprises of the deal. The deal is agreed and is done. Natan is joining Fenerbahce from Manchester City. The deal is agreed for £7 million plus 1.5 in add-ons. So Ake ready to make his move to Fenerbahce. Why the deal has been announced by Fenerbahce and not by Manchester City? Because City insists there are still some details on payment terms to clarify. Fenerbahce believe that the deal is in place with the player and with City. So they announced. Man City not yet. But what means is that at the end of the day, Natan Ake will be a Fenerbahce player this summer for sure. So the verbal agreement is in place. And then guys, just to close for today's video, I wanted to mention also Crysencio Summerville, because for the Dutch winger from West Ham, of course there will be a move this summer. We had reports over the last 24 hours about Manchester United being in advanced talks to sign, or opening talks to sign Crysencio Summerville. Guys, my understanding is the following. Man United focus is on midfielders. Man United want to sign midfielders. In midfield, they want to do something. For Summerville, they appreciate the player. He's a player under consideration. I told you 2 weeks ago. Under consideration, that's it. I'm told that negotiations club to club or with the agents of the player have not started as of now. If that will happen later on, I will let you know. But Man United are not in active talks now for Crysencio Summerville. He's a player under consideration, but again, we have to understand also what happens with Rashford. Because as of today, Rashford is at Manchester United, and if Rashford doesn't leave, of course, the situation of Crysencio Summerville could be more complicated. So that's the status of the story. Guys, as always, I remind you to like this video, to turn on the notification bell, to subscribe to the channel, and remember, comment as always. Let me know your opinion on all these stories, from Crysencio Summerville to Enzo Fernandez, all the managers, Jurgen Klopp, Glasner, Ange Postecoglou, but also Granit Xhaka, Ter Stegen, full of news, full of stories. Let me know your opinion here. As always, subscribe every day here with all the latest, and thank you, as always, for being here on YouTube together.